We start out this week by talking about the biggest win on the hard court last week. That was when Lone Peak went up to Bingham and knocked off the defending 5A state champions, beating the Miners by double digits. Neil, how did Lone Peak do this?
Well, you know, first of all, Tyler Hawes got hot. He's their guard. He got 22 points.
We've talked a lot about him. He's a heck of a player, and
he's
proved
a shooter, and you know they've got a lot of other guys that can do their roles. They can rebound, they can pass, they play defense. Their defense might be a little bit better than we thought.
Well, I think it's a lot better than we thought. And, you know, I watched Bingham play against Payson. They were very deep. They were shuttling in 4 or 5 guys coming in. And Lone Peak matched up with that depth. And the other thing is that I really think helped Lone Peak is they weren't intimidated. They're playing very good basketball right now, and they know it. So even going up and playing a Bingham team, top-ranked, defending state champs, they weren't intimidated in that game. They went in and played very, very well.
Well, that's because they've had the success that they've had during the summer. Even though last year was a down year, this team has not been short of confidence.
Well, last year was a very poor year, and there is a difference between summer ball that means less than playing in the regular season. We've seen teams play well in summer and then come back and struggle in the regular season. Not Lone Peak so far. They're playing really good basketball.
No, and one of those teams is typically Payson, who you watched, and I said that they wouldn't beat Bingham. And, you know, maybe now you believe that they have a hard time playing some defense in Payson, but
well, they didn't play very good defense against Bingham. I expected a lot more, but talking to the coaching staff and even watching from my own personal experience, that was far from Payson's best game. I think if Payson played their best game, that would have been a much closer
I
contest.
told you last week that Payson has a problem up here with Provo, and I think they have a problem upstairs with teams like Bingham. They don't know they can beat those teams yet, and that's one of the problems with Payson.
Well, they've got all the talent. We got to see how they rebound from this last week, which was not a banner week for the Lions.
No, it wasn't.